know it took longer than expected, but we have received funding to go forth with the buyout process. Now, using the appointed trust, they will decide how the money is allocated, divided, and processed. Now, we want this to be a clean and fair process for everyone involved, where everyone gets what they deserve. We have decided to start with children under the age of 6, as children are at the highest risk of lead poisoning. First up, Wilma Stone. You reside with a child under the age of 6, ma'am.
Yes, sir. My granddaughter's 3, and there's another coming.
We got a 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath. We will start the bidding at 35. Do I hear 35?
My neighbor's 2.
35.
House being raised, house is under appraised and undervalued.
35. Do I hear 40? 40.
But what are the choices do we have to make when it seems as though
do I hear 40? 45.
So I may be leaving, but my memories, they have to stay. Buy out and be gone. Pack up and move out. Take what you can get and get out while you can.
This land comes from the backyard house built in 1950s. How much is it worth? 45. 45. 50.
Once, going twice.
Sold. Wilma Stone for the price of $65K. Next, lot 73, Martin Samuels. This lot is located on the far side of town.
Excuse me, sir, if I could just...
Miss?
LENNA Sanders, lot
Yes, Miss Sanders. Well, you know the rules of the process. If you do not have a child under the age of 6, you will have to wait until the next round of
my
buyouts.
son's health.
Moving out now.
I won't lose you here.
Miss Sanders, there's nothing we can do.
My son has seizures all the time. He can't live on his own. You can stand there and say that this isn't a priority, but this has been
Sanders
years.
lot 126.
Thank you.
We got a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, built in 1965. We will start the bidding at 25. Do I hear 25? 25.
We'll finally be breathing for the ones who ain't leaving.
20.
Battle's only
Do I hear 30?
begun.
35. Do I hear 40?
But what other choice do we have to make when it seems our lives, they are at stake?
40,
So I may be leaving, but my memories will fade away.
What is this property really worth?
Buy out and be gone. Pack up and move out. Take what you can
50.
and get out while you can.
50. Do I hear 55? 55.
Do you really think that they help you?
Sanders lot for 76,000 sold. Johnson's lot for 150,000 sold. Memphis lot for 70,000.
Excuse me, how is this possible? My house is worth more than 70,000. You're telling me that the Johnson's house is worth 45,000 more than mine. Their house was built before mine, and ours has a whole other bedroom.
Well, technically, you only have 3 bedrooms.
Who's deciding what's a bedroom?
The trust only considers a bedroom if it is appropriately located near a window,
You
has
can't
a
just
closet,
say
and
that
a
a
bathroom.
bedroom isn't a bedroom.
Now, Mr. Miller, the trust is saying
Yeah, the
that...
trust is saying all kinds of
We
things.
deserve a fair system.
So people are leaving. The trust thinks they've won. The system ain't just. You keep talking about trust, but I don't trust you enough.
And what does the Board of Trustees get for their properties? I bet there's enough money and funding for all of you.
I bet they're able to move smoothly.
But what other choice do we have to make when all they're gonna do is take? One day we'll be gone, but from our memories we'll never stray.
So now what happens to land when everyone is gone? Is it just going to sit here? Will it be returned to the Quapaw Nation?
I am not allowed to disclose future plans for the land of Picher.
But shouldn't the Quapaw tribe be getting reparations for our land?
Unfortunately, right now, our time is being spent on buying out the citizens for the health and safety of this town.
But this process isn't fair for anyone. Everyone is getting cheated. No one is getting...
Buy out and be gone. Pack up and move out. Take what you can get and get out while you can.
This system was built to screw. Did you really think that they'd help you? Going once, going twice.
Sold. We have to move on. Next, lot 96.
That is quite enough. You're terribly mistaken if you just called out lot 96. That is my pool hall, and
I'm
it is not up for
sorry.
discussion.
Sir, what is your name?
Hoppy Ray.
Right, Hoppy. Well, along with your pool hall, your house.
And I
will
will
also-
repeat myself over and over. My property is not up for discussion.
Well, Hoppy, you don't necessarily have a
You
choice.
don't understand. I ain't leaving. You can't make me. If Picher's so bad, let it be my cell. Lock me up here, I'll stay gladly. I'd rather burn here in your so-called hell. Pictures where I was raised, where I drove my first car, where I had my first kiss and legal beer at a bar, where I bought my first house and where I got married, where I had my 3 kids and where my Rita is buried. So I won't pretend Picher's been a jail for the last time. My home, it's not for sale.
We need help. We need help. We need
Going once, going
Do we have to make when it seems our lives they are at stake? So we may be leaving, but our memories will fade away. Buy out and be gone, pack up and move out. Take what you can get and get out while you can. This is